everyone, my name is Ketal. I am a volunteer with Women in Localization and the host of Ask the Chapter video series. Today I'm very happy to welcome a chapter manager who comes to us from South America, from Argentina. Rocio Manfredi is the chapter manager for the Argentina chapter. So welcome, Rocio. Very nice to have you on the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for the invitation. I'm very glad to be here.
That's exciting. That's awesome. So I do have a few questions for you. We want to hear a little bit about yourself, about the work that you're doing with the chapter in Argentina. And so I'll ask you a few questions. Anything you are happy to share with us, we'll be very happy to hear that. So let's start with, I'd love to hear a little bit about yourself. What's your background? Where are you coming from professionally? And how did you first get involved with the organization?
Well, I'm a translator. I studied translation here in Argentina at the National University of La Plata. And then I started working as an in-house translator for a translation company. And then I gradually moved into management roles once I founded my company, Arcadia, in 2006, together with my partners. And well, I started attending some events and I found out about women in localization, and I was immediately attracted to this because its mission resonated with me. I am very interested in gender issues and I try to get involved because I think that the way of changing things and making the difference is to actively participate. So I welcomed the invitation to join the chapter first as an events manager. And well, then last year I became chapter manager.
Awesome. And when did you start getting involved with the leadership, like as an event manager?
Well, like 6 years ago.
Oh, okay. So you
I have
a lot of experience there. Yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
that's awesome. That's really good. So tell us a little bit about the chapter. We were just chatting before starting this, and Argentina is a huge country. You are the Argentina chapter, not the Buenos Aires chapter or Rosario chapter. And so what does that mean? And tell us a little bit about your members, the people that are part of this group leadership, but also members across the country, and also a little bit about the work that you guys have been doing.
Well, Argentina was the first chapter in Latin America, so we still have some members that are from different countries. Our members are not only from Argentina, but also from Chile, Uruguay, and also Brazil. Now Brazil has its own chapter, but we still have some members. And so I think that makes us unique because we also have other members, and that is very rich in terms of collaboration, and our events could become something interesting, not only for people from Argentina, but also for the other members. And well, our leadership team is formed by all women and ladies from Argentina. We all have, we are translation company owners or translators, or and all of us have a lot of experience. So that makes us really close to what are the industry trends. And when we meet, we try to discuss what could be useful for our members to hear from, or what events could be impactful for them. And regarding our members, well, you know that Argentina has a strong presence in the localization industry because we have here a lot of universities, institutes where you can study translation, become a professional. So we have a lot of translation companies here, and most of the owners are women. And that is something that I think it happens only in Argentina, that so it creates like a community with plenty of opportunities to collaborate, to support each other. And that is, I think, something that Argentina stands out for.
That's great. That's great to hear. And yes, I was aware of of the fact that Argentina has a strong tradition of, translation and language, and universities that support these curriculums. So that doesn't surprise me. It's really nice to hear that women own, businesses in the industry means more women in leadership, which is, of course, very close to our hearts in the organization. So with that in mind, tell me a little bit about the type of events that you've been hosting, and face to face, online. I assume there's a bit of both, because if you have members also outside of Argentina, what does that look like, really?
Yeah, well, our chapter has been actively organizing events that foster professional development, networking, and also visibility for our industry professionals. We've organized, for example, last year, we've organized an in-person event at the National University of Córdoba featuring Cecilia Maldonado with Women in Localization's Vice President. She's Argentinian, so well, that was a huge honor for us to have her as a speaker. And then we organized some webinars, and we invited some highly respected industry professionals as Shani Golokowski and Betty Galliano. And what is beautiful about this organization is that when we have an idea and we call someone a potential speaker and we mention women in localization, everyone is willing to collaborate, to contribute. So that is something that I've never seen, because everyone is like super generous with their time, and everyone is willing to make a room in their agenda to meet with us, to think about the event, and then to hold the webinar. So that is something beautiful. And this year we are planning on also calling some industry professionals from Argentina, and we try them to be women, because we know that the organization also welcome men, of course. But well, it was very nice to have these women last year so present in our events.
Yeah, that's really nice. How often do you try to host events, whether they are virtual or in person? Like if there's new members and they're not used to attend those events, how often can they expect to hear from you guys?
Well, we try to do it like every 2 months. This year, we would love to have another in-person event. You know that Argentina is a huge country, and the members of the leadership team live very far away from each other, so it's kind of hard for us to meet in person. So when we try, last year we managed to have one in-person event. This year is one of our goals to have another one, at least one. We really miss the in-person events that were kind of lost with the pandemic. So we are trying to go back to that, but it's not always easy because we need to have time and money and everything. So webinars and some networking activities online are easier. And also,
of course.
yes, I think it happens to all chapters, I think.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
are
No,
on the same
that's
page.
for sure. Do you think that there's an opportunity in the future, as the chapter grows, to open kind of sub-chapters in different cities in the country? I mean, we have something similar in the US, where we have Pacific Northwest and Silicon Valley, MISS, and then we have folks in Utah, Texas. So these are different chapters. Like the country is very large. Do you think there's an opportunity for a country like Argentina to do the same? Yeah, yeah.
Definitely. I think it's a wonderful idea. And yes, we have members in Cordoba, Rosario, Buenos Aires, in the south. So it would be amazing to do that. Yes, I think we are on our way. to that.
That
Yes.
really cool.
Yes.
All right. So you said that you've been involved with the chapter for many years. You're
Mhm.
now the chapter manager. Tell us about something that you're especially proud. So maybe not yet as chapter manager because it's new, but since you've been involved in the leadership of the chapter, are there one or two things that you really want to call out that you're really pleased about?
Well, I'm really proud of the impact that our events are having because and also as I told you before, I am proud of being part of the organization and knowing that it is highly recognized and everyone knows what I'm talking about when I mention women in localization. So that is something that makes things easier because you know that we are all
Mm-hmm.
volunteering and giving our time that is so valuable for all of us. So volunteering in this organization is particularly easy because everyone is willing to help. So that is something that I'm really happy for and I'm proud of.
Yeah.
And well, also that the last events that we've hosted had an increased participation when comparing to the previous ones, and also the feedback that we got was really nice. So we know for certain that our members are valuing our content, and that makes me proud. Yeah.
Yeah, that's really great to hear. You talked a little bit earlier about your membership and how you had a pretty broad membership that was going outside of Argentina, and also how there is a strong I would say service side, LSP side base in
Yes.
Argentina. Is it one of your goals to maybe expand a little more into the buyer side in terms of your membership? Is that something that you think would be valuable? Do you think that there's currently an imbalance? Maybe there isn't. Is that a point of interest for you?
Well, you mean buyers?
Yes, buyers versus LSP. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the thing you know that here in Argentina, we usually our clients, talking as an LSP now,
Hmm.
are outside Argentina. We
Hmm.
our clients are not in Argentina, so I don't think it's a good idea to do that. There could be some opportunities to explore, of course, but one of our most obvious characteristics is that Argentina has a strong professional and working force, and our clients are from other parts of the world.
Hmm.
So I
Yeah.
think that here we can maybe we can start working on some initiatives, but our main focus is professional development, networking, mentorship. I think that
Yeah.
we have like a huge field there.
Yeah, and that's for sure. Well, maybe I mean I have somebody on my team who is in Argentina. She's in Buenos Aires, and if she's not a member, I will encourage her to join. And maybe if some people who are on the buyer side, watch this and
Yes.
are interested, then you should reach out and make sure that you
Sure.
become a member. That would be great.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
okay. And so you also talked about, yes, so we now have a chapter in Brazil, and
Mm-hmm.
you have members in Chile as well. Do you
Right.
see an opportunity to collaborate with other chapters in the region? We now have a chapter in Brazil, Mexico. So have you started talking to these groups as well?
Well, not yet, but I know that it's on the agenda for 2025 to establish some connections to strengthen our efforts together. And I think that we can think of some events together. Once, like I think a couple of years ago, we hosted a webinar together
Mhm.
with the Colorado chapter, and it
Mhm.
was amazing. So
Yeah.
I think that we this year we could focus on that, on
Yeah.
working with the chapters of the region. and make some things together. Yes.
That'd be really cool. I've felt for a while that Latin America has been underrepresented, and so I'm
Yeah.
really glad to hear that you are being very
Yes.
active and looking forward to this kind of partnership and initiatives. That's really nice. Anything else that you're excited about this new year? I mean, I know we're already at the start of February.
Yes.
And it feels already like a long year, I have to say, but but anything specific that you're excited about for this year?
Well, I'm excited about strengthening connections within our chapter and with other chapters, as we said before. So I think that that would change our 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 day to day, because when we get together, sometimes we are like out of ideas, and when you get together with new people, it's
always.
like your head like wow blows,
Yeah.
and you start thinking on things that previously you didn't. So I think that that would help us a lot to expand our ideas, to have connection with other chapters, and well, to always and some always we try to get together at when we attend some events. For example, this year in Argentina we will have in August the Clint event in Cordoba, and I'm sure that Women in Localization will be there. And also another event in November in Cordoba, held by the Association of Language Companies. So those are opportunities for us to attract new members, to meet with some members that we haven't met in person. And I think that that would be also some good things that will happen this year.
Yeah, that's awesome. Sounds like some good goals to achieve this year, and opportunities to grow and become even more impactful in the region. So that's great. Thank you so much, Rocio, for your time. It's been lovely talking to you, learning about the chapter. Again, calling out, to all folks in the region to reach out to you if they want to join. It sounds like there's a lot that's being planned, and it's a very exciting time. So thank you so much, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. See you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.